Hi students, so now that you finally got your flute from the dealer and you're ready to get started playing, well the first thing we need to do is we need to learn how to put this flute together and take care of it, because otherwise it's not going to last very long and your playing is going to, days are going to be short. So the first thing I want you to do is take the case and with the name side placard up, I want you to set it down on a flat surface. I'm going to set it up here on this flat surface. You could also set it on your chair and kneel down and put it together, but it needs to be level. Don't put it on your lap because you're going to drop it and it's going to break. Oh my gosh, bad sign. So once you have it set down on a level surface with the nameplate up, you can go ahead and open the case. And inside, oh, shiny flute, yay, so exciting. So first, before we put it together, you should probably know what each of the pieces are, so when I refer to them, you know what I'm talking about. So this is the head joint. This is the main part of the flute that you blow into when you put it up to your face. This is the one that air goes through. This is this little twisty thing on the end. Don't twist it. Don't twist it. Is the crown, and inside you'll see is a metal thing. That's the cork. And these are two vital parts of your instrument that you don't want to break or anything. So don't twist it. Don't do anything with it. This is the lip plate, and then this is the embouchure hole. So that's the head joint. Then the next piece that you have is the body of your flute. And this is the part with the main stack of keys. Then the last part that you have is your foot joint. This is a foot joint. If it has 3 keys on it, then that's a C foot joint. If it has 4, that's a B foot joint. This is a C. It's 1, 2, 3. So now that you know the parts of your flute, you can go ahead and start assembling it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take out the foot joint. You're going to hold it by the bottom here where there's no keys. You want to grab it, hold on to it firmly. The next part you want to grab is the body, and you want to grab it again where there's no keys so that you don't bend anything, don't break anything. You're going to put them together from the opposite ends, and you're going to put them on straight together. So don't do anything like this or anything, wobbly. Just go ahead and put them straight on and then twist both hands until they come together. Once they've come together, then you want to go ahead and align this rod with the middle of those bottom keys. So just like that. See how the rod goes into the middle of the keys. Okay. Then once you've done that, you want to grab at the top here, and you want to take out your head joint. And grabbing from here below the lip plate, don't grab on the lip plate because you'll break it off. But grab below the lip plate and again, straight on, no funny twisting things, just straight on. You want to put it on and turn it. And then, once you've done that, you want to align your flute. So if you look down the flute, you should be able to see a line from the embouchure hole down to the keys. Now when you put it together, the flute is going to be sharp naturally if you put it on all the way. So make sure you leave about 1/4 inch of color just like that, so that you can do that. Now, sometimes it gets kind of hard to put the different parts of the flute together, and people's tendency is to put a little bit of oil or grease on it. Don't do that. If the parts aren't coming together, what you want to do is take a clean cloth and you want to wipe it off there, and then you want to wipe off the inside of the other piece, so just like this. And between wiping the two off, it should clear it off enough that then they should come together easier. Just like that. That way it gets off any dirt or grease. They don't ever need any lubricant or anything like some of the other instruments use. You don't try to borrow your friend's cork grease and put it on your flute. Bad idea. Now, once you've put your instrument together, the next important thing is to know how to put it away in its case and how to just daily clean it out. So take it apart, just do the same thing. You're going to grab where there are no keys. You're going to take it off, and I want you to take all the flute apart first and put it back in your case. Now remember which direction everything goes. The head joint is going to go so that the lip is towards the center and facing you. Then the foot joint goes so that the single-sided key is facing you and again towards the center. And the body goes so that this key that sticks out is again in the center and goes in between the foot joint and the head joint. So that's how you put back in the case. After you've taken it all apart, you want to grab a cloth, and it needs to be a nice sized cleaning cloth, about 12 inches long. It needs to be decently wide as well, and it should be made of cotton or polyester, something that's absorbent but is not going to in any way damage the inside. A good thing to get is a bandana, or just to tear up an old t-shirt. Works really well as well. That's what this is, an old t-shirt. Then you feed it through the eye of the cleaning rod that came with it, and then you wrap it over the top. This way, none of the wood is showing on your cleaning rod. Then you start with your foot joint because that's where the spit makes it the least far. And you go ahead and just put it straight through from the bottom of the foot joint through to the top and pull it through. And that piece is clean. You do the same thing with the body next. You're going to put it in the side that you put the foot joint in. You're going to push it through until it goes all the way through to the end here, and then you're going to pull it out just like that. And that'll get that spit cleaned out. The last one you're going to do is your head joint. And this one you can't go through because of the cork that's in the top. So you're just going to put it in until it touches that cork. Don't push too hard. And then once it touches that cork, you're going to twist it around a few times. And then you're going to pull it out. And there you go. Now you can go ahead and de-thread your cloth. Put your cleaning rod back in your case. And your flute is all ready. You can close the case up. Make sure it's good and latched so that all the latches are closed. There you go. You've put your flute together and taken it apart. Just a couple things to keep in mind is that if it gets dirty and you get a lot of fingerprints on it, you just want to wipe it off with a clean cloth. Don't use like a silver polishing cloth or anything. Just use like a cleaning cloth and wipe it down just so you get the